Nigeria in.
All right, good morning. Quickly now, we go to the phone lines and take a look at some of your reaction to headlines you heard from the news. My name is Ifiemi Andrew. Call us up on 0817-923-0009. For those of us trying to get through to us using the other numbers at the moment, there's some issues that's been sorted out by our engineers, so please bear with us if I'm not able to take your call on that line. However, on 0817-923-0009, you can get through to us smoothly. Without any hitches. So let's hear your name and where you're calling from, please. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Andrew, good morning.
Yeah.
JJ from Rumigbo.
All right, go on, JJ.
Yes, I think I want to commend the family called George for returning the father of that little girl who was allegedly raped, the 5-year-old girl, on what they call settlement. I don't know the type of settlement they will get, and at the end of the day, the person just walk free and look for another prey to feed on. It's not making any sense to me. So for me, I think it's a good one. Andrew, do you remember in 2019 what happened in River State here where the APC didn't have a candidate? And our people say that when the ground, slip somebody at the front, the one at the back will use it to wise up. And like the PDP, they are in the same trend right now. And at the end of the day, getting an order to counter a judgment, I don't know how that will work at the end of the day. And conclusively, let me commend the River State government for the distilling of all the canals to make sure that the flooding does not affect people much, and also preparing relief material to make sure that people don't suffer too much, because our people say that where you have the org, the end must not.
All right, JJ, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
0817-923-0009 is a number you can call to get to us this morning. Nigeria Info, good morning.
Ms. Andrew, good morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, my name is Chima Dika. I'm talking to you from Rumbokuta.
All right, Chima, go on.
Andrew, I have explained it here every time that what we have in this our country or in our past data is the Civil Servants Commission. Now, these biometrics they are doing have to be intensified. Not only being intensified, everything that is being found from that biometric should be priority. Now, if we imagine that our local government, Dr. Chidilo, was able to scrutinize more than 200 workers living, taking salary from the government, two places that are like double standard human beings. And for now in diaspora, they are taking salary from our local government, and they are taking salary again from the university and other places. If the somebody like Chidilo hadn't done that, they wouldn't have known. And that's why I said that local government like Chidilo, it doesn't give me something back. I'm telling you the truth. Now the aspect of PDP, my man. Now it's here to which that have made PDP to be dead here to go and take a court order from the same court of competent jurisdiction. And now the matter is a federal matter. You went to a state court. Now if you do the election or you do your convention and Supreme Court and Supreme Court finally nullified it, all the money and all the time will go to down the drain, and you begin to blame them to meet it. Even those that are calling for the suspension to be I cry for them because I don't know why you up till now. They could not understand to be is indispensable, not only in PDP, in Nigeria at large. A man that the president is willing to come to his own party, not secretly, very openly.
All right.
Make you understand the competency of that man.
All right, Chima, thank you very much. We have to move on to another caller now. We don't have all the time. 0817-923-0009. Again, call us up on 0817-923-0009. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Good morning, the very distinguished and judges this morning.
All right, go ahead, please.
Yes, I the very distinguished.
I don't know what happened, Temple. I think you might have to try to get back to us for whatever reason. You got interrupted. 0817-923-0009 is the number to call. You can send a WhatsApp message to 0809-030-6416. We'll be taking some of your WhatsApp messages. We have a few of them already. Nigerian, for good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Ifiemi Andrew.
Good morning, go on.
Yeah, my name is Comrade Letambari Sunday.
All right, please go on, keep it short.
Yeah, let me look at the River State government, beginning to handle the issue of flood, opening canals, and all that. There is a community in Kana local government who complain about a lot of erosion and flood, flash flood, and all that. That community I know very well called Kolobokwe in Kana local government. If you go to this community, it is not up to 1 kilometer to the stream where construction company, I think that road, they've tried to construct it and they left it for so many years now. It will just be easy for you to do a drainage from that community down to the stream where water can pass through the drainage to that place and there will be no erosion in this. Government president has gone there. They promised that community so long, and until date, nothing is done about it. Where it will be very easy for them to construct drainage, and this whole thing will be switched off. It is a pity that people in community like that are still complaining, lamenting in this flood situation. Then local government starts their verification. I think they've done this before, and I hope they will come to each of the local government, because going to Port Harcourt, we transport people coming from villages to Port Harcourt, they spend 10,000 naira, 15,000 naira just going and coming, and at the end of the day, that verification is not conducted. I want to call on the local government service commission. If they have said they will go to each of the local government, I think that will be fine. It will be even easier for workers to do their verification and go back. Even if they will spend, it will not be that much.
All right, Letambari, thank you very much. That's how much we can take from you quickly. Some of the messages here. Some of the messages here on WhatsApp, we'll take a few of them. Well, DK says River State government will not and cannot ever clean all the canals. Well, DK, they are cleaning something. That's commendable. It might not be all. The ones they have not cleaned, it is for you to point it out and not make it look like, oh, everybody's supposed to work together in this. If the flood comes, it will affect everybody. If it doesn't affect you directly, you might have a family member. However, as much as this talk with clean the canal is coming, I think it's just a temporary step, an urgent step to take. I think we even need to start building our canals properly, because some of the things that we call canals is just waterways that were opened there, and we have bushes, shrubs, and weeds and all still blocking the canal. So we have to build it. There's a lot of investment that needs to go into this, and we require a lot of planning. As commendable as the effort is that the government is putting so far, set up team. They are a team of experts, environmentalists, like people that understand, that study this thing. Go to the various universities. All these professors that say they are professors, it should not be mouth for mouth. They are environmentalists. There are lots of professors in Geography and Environmental Management Department, Geology Department. Get this team together. Perhaps they've done some reports before from the ministry. Get this report. Let's understand how this water moves, what the terrain says. Okay, what can we do long term, at least in the next 2 years? So start planning now and start putting things on the ground. So that another year comes, we'll not just still go back to let's clear the canal, let's give out what's it called? What do they call it for flood victims? We need to do beyond that. We need to do more than that. We have the resources, we have the connections as government. So we should sit down, think, and there's more that we can do. This problem cannot just be coming every year and displace people every year, and we will say this is the best we can always give. No, we are River State and we can do more. So let's think. That's why we have these people in position of leadership. You were put there to think for the average Rivers person who is suffering from whatever it is that the flood brings when it comes. Another message on WhatsApp says, Good morning, Stephen Igbik is here. President Tinubu to meet President Donald. Okay, no, that's not it, because that one is not happening. No, Stephen Igbik is actually Nnamdi Kanu's case. The Nigerian government is using this man for their politics and interest, but one day God will intervene. On PDP, Wike is a disaster. Concerning this issue on the ground, I think the problem we have is neglecting projects of past administration, and it has become one of the chronic diseases of our governance. Have you not heard an opposition member of the then AC and APC during Goodluck Jonathan's time saying that they knew that Jonathan was doing well, but even some of the things that Jonathan was doing then that they fought against, if you check now, they have it in their manifesto now. Say, but that time it was politics. Can you imagine somebody say that? So it's a politics where if Rivers State or Nigeria must develop, it has to be through me. If it is not through me, any other person that wants to do it and is not aligning with me must fail. That's the kind of politics we play. And that's why we are where we are. So evil, if you ask me, to conceive that thought. Yeah, that's evil. I don't know how else you describe evil if that is not evil. So you would set propaganda, destabilize the person's government, make them look as bad as possible because you want to come into power. So you with the mind that you have, you're not able to come up with other better ways to win an election or take over office without smearing the image of whoever you are competing against or trying to destroy the development of your country or state. Many thanks to Boniface Emerengwa. This one says, okay, let's take a commercial first. Good morning.
You are cheap.